depending on the outcome, strict and appropriate action, as empowered under the Aircraft Rules and Act, will be taken. No airline, however large, will be permitted to cause such hardship to passengers through planning failures, non-compliance, or non-adherence to statutory provisions. Honorable Speaker, sir, safety in civil aviation is completely non-negotiable. India is a founding member of the International Civil Aviation Organization and remains firmly committed to the highest global standards of safety. Revised flight duty time limitations, scientifically designed to prevent pilot fatigue, are being implemented. These reforms are essentially for passenger safety. DGCA adopted a phased-wise implementation plan in consultation with all the stakeholders. Phase 1 from 1st July 2025, Phase 2 from 1st November 2025. IndiGo had clearly assured full compliance with these norms and also confirmed its preparedness to undertake its winter schedule. Despite these assurances, prima facie, it was observed that internal rostering disruptions led to large-scale cancellations, causing inconvenience to thousands of passengers. The ministry advised the regulator to act immediately. Inquiry orders and show cause notice to CEO and COO of IndiGo were issued. Also, IndiGo has been directed to restructure its operations, add reserve crew capacity, improve passenger handling, and restore normal schedules without any delay. Enhanced oversight on the ground continues. Passengers' interests have been at the center of every decision taken by the government. We intervened to cap fares so that no passenger would be exploited due to the sudden demand spikes and opportunistic pricing. IndiGo was ordered to issue refunds promptly, and as informed by them, more than 750 crore has already reached the passengers. For the passengers who wanted the rebookings to be done, the same were done without any additional charges. We are monitoring each and every case of baggage handling over and ensuring that communication with passengers is both timely and dignified. As informed by IndiGo, process of refunds, baggage handling are over in its final stages. Our 24/7 control room continues to assist passengers directly whenever needed. Honorable Speaker, sir, going forward, the government is determined to build a more robust and competitive aviation ecosystem. Through our policies, we are encouraging more new airlines to start and operate in India, ensuring fair access to airport capacity and eliminating any possibility of duopoly, controlling connectivity and pricing in our skies. More airlines mean more choice, more affordability, and more resilience for the passengers. In the last 1 decade, Indian aviation has evolved to become more inclusive. India has emerged as the world's fastest growing aviation market with year-on-year passenger growth of around 12%. India is already third biggest domestic aviation market with a huge potential for future growth. And the policies of the government will ensure that this growth trajectory is kept intact. To summarize, operations are stabilizing fast, safety remains fully in force, IndiGo is being held accountable, passengers' convenience and dignity are being protected, and long-term measures are underway to make India's aviation sector stronger and more passenger-centric. The government will remain fully vigilant until normalcy is achieved and will continue to ensure that every passenger in India travels safely, comfortably, and with the respect they deserve. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir.
And there you see ruckus breaks out in Parliament after that address from Civil Aviation Minister Mohan Naidu on the IndiGo mess, where he went on to say that passenger safety is priority and IndiGo will certainly be made accountable. He also put out details of how a high-level inquiry is underway and most importantly how the IndiGo fiasco that broke out cannot happen. It is unacceptable and the Ministry of Civil Aviation is getting to the bottom of it. This is, we understand that the government has already punished IndiGo for what has happened, and which is why we see a reduction in flights in the winter season. Mohan Naidu also saying that as far as the grieved passengers are concerned, their baggages have been returned. The IndiGo mess that is slowly getting resolved, and refunds that are also being made in due course of time. He has also assured the entire nation that the aviation sector is certainly being made flyer friendly, given the fact that India is the third largest aviation industry, and we will continue to scale heights. But what has happened in the last 1 week in IndiGo is something that the government is trying to get to the bottom of, and this will not get repeated, as Civil Aviation Minister assures that passenger safety is paramount. We'll also try and connect with my colleague Shreya and get more voices, as this is the clear message coming in from the Civil Aviation Minister, who's speaking on the IndiGo crisis in the Lok Sabha. The matter, of course, having reached the Parliament, and most importantly, how we also saw ruckus breaking out right after he finished that statement, where there has been a lot of anger in the past 1 week over what happened with the IndiGo crisis, but he has assured that passenger safety is paramount and this sort of arm twisting will not be allowed. Let me cut across to Amit Bharadwaj joining us on the phone line as we try and reflect on that statement that has come in from the Civil Aviation Minister. Amit, we've been seeing back-to-back meetings that have been happening, the show cause notice that has been sent to IndiGo, and the latest action that has been taken when it comes to curtailing of flights during the winter season. Now, that is exactly the assurance that is coming in from the Civil Aviation Minister, that this sort of arm twisting by any airline is unacceptable. Passenger safety is paramount, and they are getting to the bottom of it to ensure that the perpetrators are not spared.
Right, so Mohan Naidu said in the Lok Sabha that stabilization is being achieved, which means that the delays and cancellations which happened due to IndiGo fiasco is being minimized at this point in time. The impact of it can be seen at airports across India, across sectors as well. Along with that, he has also mentioned as to how refunds are being made, but more importantly, he said that IndiGo will be made accountable. IndiGo is being made accountable, is being held accountable. That's what Ram Mohan Naidu has said to the Lok Sabha, and also that long-term measures are being taken to make India's aviation sector more passenger-centric. Along with this, he did, because in the past few days there have been a lot of questions about duopoly in Indian aviation sector, with IndiGo having one of the largest players in the domestic sector, and Air India being the operator which has a large share in the international operations. So he did mention as to how the ministry is making long-term arrangements to build a robust system where the duopoly is not there anymore. And while he made this particular statement about the growth in the aviation sector, the increase in the passengers, the opposition parties were not satisfied with the kind of statement that has been given by Ram Mohan Naidu in the Parliament in Lok Sabha today, and that is why uproar started, because the opposition members wanted pinpointed answers as to why IndiGo fiasco unfolded. So it seems that the hangama in the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha over IndiGo fiasco would continue even the days to come. Back to you.
Yes, absolutely, Amit, and while that is very fair, let's once again listen in to what Ram Mohan Naidu said in the Parliament on the IndiGo crisis, after which I come back to you.
Depending on the outcome, strict and appropriate action, as empowered under the Aircraft Rules and Act, will be taken. No airline, however large, will be permitted to cause such hardship to passengers through planning failures, non-compliance or non-adherence to statutory provisions. Safety in civil aviation is completely non-negotiable. India is a founding member of the International Civil Aviation Organization and remains firmly committed to the highest global standards of safety. revised flight duty time limitations, scientifically designed to prevent pilot fatigue, are being implemented. These reforms are essentially for passenger safety. DGCA adopted a phased-wise implementation plan in consultation with all the stakeholders. Phase 1 from 1st July 2025, Phase 2 from 1st November 2025. IndiGo had clearly assured full compliance with these norms and also confirmed its preparedness to undertake its winter schedule.
And let's now cut across to live proceedings in Parliament to how the opposition is reacting to this matter. Manish Tiwari is speaking.
कि भारत एक संप्रभुता और लोकतांत्रिक गणराज्य के तौर पे गठित किया जाएगा और जब संविधान का 42वां संशोधन हुआ तो उस परिवेचना में दो और शब्द जोड़े गए, समाजवाद और पंथ निरपेक्षता। और उस स्वरूप में आज वर्ष 2025 में भारत का जो गणतंत्र है, ये गणराज्य है, ये उस स्वरूप में गठित है। अध्यक्ष जी, भारत के एक लोकतंत्र में, इस लोकतंत्र में दो सबसे बड़े भागीदार हैं, एक अवाम